Hello everyone, welcome to the YouTube channel Mission at Physics Exam. And guys, today in this video we will be starting the discussion about some of the very important questions and concepts for your upcoming GATE exam. And this will be a kind of series we will have. So you can consider it a sure success series for your GATE 2023 exam, because now we are just gonna have few days remaining before the exam. So if you are the one who is going to attempt this upcoming exam and who is not that much confident or who has already completed the preparation for the exam, this series and its videos will be helpful for you, because we are going to consider the previous year questions, concepts. We will be discussing the most important point and what you can expect in your upcoming exam. So every point will be included in this series and its videos along with the different subjects. So if you don't want to miss this discussion, you can watch the videos in this series, which is Sure Success series for the GATE 2023 exam. Now, if in case anytime you will find that something is not getting clear to you or somewhere there is any doubt, you can surely let me know about it. We will also be talking about those points. So now we will be starting the discussion. But one more thing I would like to tell you, that is, if you are new on this channel, that is Mission Net Physics Exam, so to watch all these important videos and even other informative videos on this channel, you can subscribe this channel by clicking on the subscribe button below this video, and you can also press the bell icon so that you will keep on getting the notifications for all the videos I will be uploading on this channel. Now let's continue the discussion. Before taking the questions and concepts, I'll be telling you something about the latest offer which is going on Unacademy. So Unacademy latest offer is valid till 31st January, and all the details about it have been shown here on this slide. So you can save 20% on CSR UGC net subscription and get additional validity of 12 plus 3 and 6 plus 1 months. That means with 12 it's 3 and with 6 months it's 1 month subscription. Clear? Now, what are the benefits you will have? All that you can see on the screen right now: unlimited access to live and recorded classes, structured batches and courses, in-class doubt solving by top educators, PYQs, live tests and quizzes. Also guys, in upcoming days, so many new courses, the batch courses will be starting. So even if you were waiting to take the subscription or your friends were waiting to take the subscription, you can share this information by with them. Also guys, prices rising by 10% on 1st February 2023. One more thing, whenever you will be proceeding further to take the subscription, use and apply the referral code, that's Anjali A Live, as mentioned here on the screen, so that you will be able to get the discount and you will be able to grab this offer. Okay, so even if you are going to share this information with anybody, you can let them know about the referral code too, that's Anjali A Live, as it has been mentioned here on the screen. One more slide is there, I'm just quickly going to show you, which will be making the things more clear to you. This is regarding the plus, this is regarding the iconic subscription. All the details about it have been shown here on the slide too. I hope now each and everything is clear to you guys. And anytime whenever you will proceed further to take the subscription, use and apply the referral code, that's Anjali A Live, as mentioned here on the screen. What are the benefits you will get if you will be taking the plus subscription or the iconic or the light subscription? All the details about them have been shown here on the slide. Even now the notes are available on the learning app. So if you want to grab these offer which I have shown you just before this one, okay, you can take the subscription when the offer is going on. Also, if you want to grab all these benefits as they have been shown here on the screen, you can take the subscription and start your preparation under the guidance of top educators. Today, take your preparation to the next level. Now let's continue the discussion. Let's take some of the questions here and let's discuss the concepts along with that. This is Sure Success series for the GATE 2023 exam. So our first question here is going to be, because mostly in the GATE exam it has been observed that sometimes we are going to have these questions. Okay, so it is like not just sometime but most of the time. So these are like smart questions we can say, because we can solve them smartly and quickly too. So it's going to be, the question is the value of the, and this discussion will be important for your CSR net exam as well guys. So because we are going to have similar questions in both the exams sometimes, so you can expect that the questions we'll be taking here will also be helping you in your CSI and NET exam. Z square dz, this is what we are going to have, where if you will be familiar with the answer of the question by writing the number like 1 and whatever is the right option for it, write it in the comments, okay, directly as you will get it, or otherwise I'm even going to talk about the answer or the concept involved here in the session itself. C is the unit circle. What is the unit circle? Whose radius is going to be 1 unit. And if they will not give us the center information, that where the center is existing, we take it at the origin. Okay, but here they have given us the equation and complete details. Next is 2 pi iota. The options are 4 pi iota. Next one is pi iota. And the last one is 0. Now, those who know what is the right answer, write in the comments 1 and whatever is the right answer or option. Okay, you can mention that. Now, next thing. The value of the integral, that is integration over the closed contour C e to the power z sine z upon z squared dz, where the contour C is the unit circle. And for the circle, they have given us the details, that is magnitude or the mod z minus 2 is equal to 1. So we know that this part like minus 2 is there, na, z minus 2. It is basically z minus center of the circle. So if I will equate it with 0, I will be getting z is equal to c. That is the center of the circle is at 2. So let's say this is 2 and its radius is 1 units. Okay. So that means we will have a circle like this. So which means here we are going to have this kind of contour. Now we have to proceed further to solve the integration. To solve the integration, we will firstly be finding the pole. Pole is finite value of z which can make the function infinity. So generally by equating the denominator with 0, we get the pole. So here it will be z is equal to 0. When you will consider that is this pole lying within the contour, the answer is no. This contour is just starting from here, like it's not covering the 0, which means the pole is not lying within the contour. The second question is there any other pole existing for the given function? That means any other finite value of z which can make the function infinity. Your answer will be that no such value of z, the finite value basically, which can make this function infinity, hence no other pole within the contour, which means I will say that I don't need to find the residue, and my integration answer will be 2 pi iota into sum of residue. So no pole existing within the contour, so 2 pi iota into 0 because no residue, hence our right answer will be option D. If in case there is anybody having any doubt, just mention it, I'll be talking about that too. But if you're getting it, that's great. We will be taking the next question now, and there are so many different questions we will have from mathematical physics. Today in this session, I'll be taking the questions from mathematical only, and after that in our upcoming sessions, we'll be taking the other subject questions too. So let's take this one now. The value of integration 0 to 3 t square delta 3d minus 6 dt is. Now the point is, this is from Dirac delta function, okay, and it is NAT type question. So which means they didn't give you the options for it. You have to write the answer, okay, that is like number, digits, whatever you will get. Now the point is, if you are the one who knows what will be the answer, write in the comments 2 and dash whatever is the value. I'll be checking out your comments too. Now next thing, here we need to know one thing about the Dirac delta function, guys. If we are going to have integration minus infinity to plus infinity ft, that is some function of t, delta t minus a dt, okay, is what it gives us the answer fa. How we got it? This term you equate with 0, which is with the Dirac delta function. It will give you t is equal to a, okay, and if the a is lying within the limits given to you, then you will say that we can just write the function's value at that particular point, function's value at t is equal to a, and this is giving you the answer. But one more thing we need to observe, that the coefficient of t here is 1. So there is one more point you can include. If a constant term is there and you will have t minus a, t minus b or something like that. So you can take 1 upon mod c, okay, and delta t minus a to remove that coefficient part, okay. So what we can do here, we can take the 3 common. That means I can write it like this, delta 3 t minus 6, okay. Next thing is going to be 1 upon 3, that is a constant. I just want to remove it. Oh, it should be 2. 3 2s are 6. I have taken 3 common. Done. Now then we will have integration 0 to 3 t square delta t minus 2 dt, okay, because we have used this property till now. Now you can see we will be getting t is equal to 2 from here. So what it will give you, it will be giving you the 2 which is lying within the limits. Hence you just have to write the function's value at that point, which will be 1 upon 3 into 2 square. At t square we have taken 2 square there, so that is 4 upon 3. Hence you got 1.33 approx, which is your right answer. So you can see how there are properties working for the Dirac delta function part, and simply you can apply this if you will have the similar kind of question given to you. Now after this part, let's take the next one, which is from the complex analysis or contour integration. It will even be helping you to work on the concept. So it's going to be the imaginary. Now in the exam you may have the question given in a different way, but the concepts remain same, which means if you know the concept you will be able to work on the different type of questions too. The imaginary part of an analytic complex function is vxy 2xy plus 3y. The real part of the function is 0 at the origin, and the next is the value of the real part of the function that's going to be at 1 plus iota is. Options are not there, just it is an any type question, but the instruction is given up to 2 decimal places. You just have to write the answer up to 2 decimal places. That's it. Now you will start working on it, and if you're gonna get the answer, this is your third question, which means you can write third dash and the value you're gonna get. Even I'm starting to solve it here. So yeah, if you are gonna get the answer before that, you can mention it in the comments too. The imaginary part of an analytic complex function. When they said it is an analytic function, which means we can apply the Cauchy-Riemann equations there. Okay, so its imaginary part is given. Now the real part of the function is 0 at the origin. So let's find it. We know Cauchy-Riemann equations are delta u upon delta x is equal to delta v upon delta y, that is 2x plus 3. Okay, and now cross multiply and integrate. It will give you 2u is equal to x square upon 2, that is x square plus 3x plus constant will be function of y. Okay, so in this case what will happen next, that is they have given that the real part of the function is 0 at the origin, but this constant we got now, we just want to confirm that is it 0 or will it be having some value. So for that we will be using the second Cauchy-Riemann equation, that is delta u upon delta y is equal to minus delta v upon delta x. Now what it will give you, minus 2y plus, that's 0. Okay, and now after integration what we will have, that is u 2y square upon 2. Okay, then plus function of x, because it was with respect to y, so function of x will be constant. Now you are just gonna get this. So you got function of x here. So this is completely the function of x, because this was also the u value. You will say, okay, this is the function of x, we will put here. And if we need function of y, that is y square, we will put here with the minus sign. So our complete u expression is x square plus 3x minus y square. That's it. This is what you will get. Now they have given the real part of the function is 0 at the origin. What is the origin? Origin means x and y values will be 0, 0. So you just have to put them 0, 0 here, which will give you u is equal to 0. The value of the real part of the function at 1 plus iota is. So 1 plus iota means it is x plus iota y form. X is equal to 1 and y is also equal to 1. Hence, you will be able to consider it this way, that when you are putting the 1, 1 and 1 here, what you will get? It's going to be 3 only. So your right answer is 3, and that's how you can just find it. Let me know if in case there is anybody having any doubt, we can talk about that. And if everything is clear, that's great. I'll be taking the next question now, guys. If you want to ask something, like something is not clear, just mention it in the comments. We will be talking about that part too. Now, your next question is, let me just give it to you. It's going to be z square e to the power z plus 1 dz. Okay, next you have to solve this integration where C is the circle. It's the fourth question. Clear? And for mod z is equal to 4, you have to work on this part. And the options have been given as 2 pi iota, 2 pi square iota. Option C is 4 pi cube iota. Option D is 4 pi square iota. That's it. Now let's work on this part. The first thing we need to observe here is that exponential is present in the denominator. So when I'm going to find the pole, I'm going to equate it with 0. So I will be getting e to the power z is equal to minus 1, which is giving us e to the power z is equal to e to the power plus minus iota odd multiple of pi. Okay, so iota odd multiple of pi means it can be 1, 3, 5. This is how we will have this. Now in this case, what will happen? We are going to get 1 pi iota. Okay, then we can have the 3 pi iota. But if you will say 3 pi is 3 into 3.14, which will be not existing within the contour. Contour is the circle having the center at the origin and radius 4 units. So that means that you have to consider the pole which is lying within the contour only, which will be plus minus pi. Okay, that is 1 pi. Now let's find the residue at these poles. So when we will work on finding the residue, that's going to be, see, numerator as it is and first order derivative of denominator. Okay, because the exponential was there, so we are not using limit z tends to a z minus a f z for the simple pole. We are using numerator as it is and first order derivative of denominator. Then let's put z is equal to pi, and same way for iota pi, and same way for the another one, that will be minus iota pi. Okay, this is how you're just going to consider it. These two residues you will get. So that will be minus pi square e to the power iota pi is what? Cos pi plus iota sin pi. Cos pi will be what? Minus 1. So you are just going to get plus pi square, and sin pi is 0. Now next, same thing here. Minus iota square pi square, that will be giving you just minus pi square upon e to the power minus iota pi, again minus 1. Hence you are going to get pi square from here too. So you are going to get the residues pi square and pi square. Now your final answer is 2 pi iota into sum of residue, which is going to be 4 pi square, 2 pi square, 2 to the 4 pi cube iota. Hence your right answer will be option C. Tell me if in case there is something not clear to you or somewhere there is any doubt you will have, we can talk about those points. But if everything is clear, that's great. We can take the next question now. If in case there will be like any point in any question you want me to explain again, You can also tell me in the comments regarding that. Let's take one question from the differential equation part. So it's here. The solution of the differential equation that's going to be d2y by dt square minus y is equal to 0, subject to the boundary condition y0 is equal to 1 and y infinity is equal to 0 is, options are cos t plus sin t, sin hyperbolic t plus cos hyperbolic t. Next one is cos t minus sin t. Next one is cos hyperbolic t minus sin hyperbolic t. Now what we will be doing, if you are getting the answer, write it in the comments by mentioning 5 and the answer whatever option is correct according to you. It's a second order homogeneous differential equation. First of all, we always check the order of the equation and then we identify what type of differential equation it is. So it is second order homogeneous differential equation. I'll be writing its auxiliary equation first of all, which is by taking d by dt as a small m. So m square minus 1 is equal to 0. I'll take y common. M will be equal to plus minus 1. This is what we will get. Now these are unequal and real roots, okay, or the real values of m. So it will give you y is equal to c1 e to the power m1 t, that is plus t, plus c2 e to the power m2 t, that is minus t. Now the next thing, at t is equal to 0, the y value will be 1. So y is equal to 1 at t is equal to 0. So c1 plus c2. Now next, at t is equal to infinity, y must be 0. But if I will put t infinity in e to the power t part, so I'll be getting e to the power infinity is infinity, which is infinity into something is infinity. So adding it in some value, it will also give you infinity. So that means you are not going to get 0. This condition will not get satisfied if you will just directly be putting it. And that means you have to consider the coefficient 0, and that means c1 is equal to 0 from the second condition, and that will be giving you c2 is equal to plus 1, which means with this equation, once you have put c1 0, you got c2 is equal to 1, which means that you are going to have the y is equal to c2 is 1 e to the power minus t. That's it. Now you are going to have without iota power of exponential, which means sine hyperbolic or cos hyperbolic you will have there. So what is sine hyperbolic? So sine hyperbolic t is equal to e to the power t minus e to the power minus t upon 2. And cos hyperbolic t is equal to e to the power t plus e to the power minus t upon 2. When you will add both of these equations, you are gonna get the e to the power minus t will get cancelled out. But when you will subtract the equation, let's say 1 from 2, so that is cos hyperbolic t minus sine hyperbolic t, that will give you e to the power minus t, because you want to get that, okay, because you want to get e to the power minus t. Hence your option D will be the correct one. This is how you can just find it. So guys, these were some of the questions from the GATE previous year exams. Okay, and I hope each and everything we have talked about is clear to you. But in case if there will be any doubt, you can tell me in the comments too. Also guys, if we are going to talk about the next thing here, that's going to be about the latest offer which is going on Unacademy. I'll be showing you the screen or the slide regarding that. Have a look at this latest offer too. And if you don't want to miss it, take your subscription today. Use and apply the referral code, that's Anjali A Live, as mentioned here on the screen. and get the discount in the total subscription amount, or you can easily grab this offer. Also, soon price rise can take place. One more thing, that in upcoming days so many new courses by the top educators will be starting on Unacademy. So if you want to join these batch courses, the most important courses for the upcoming exam, you can take the subscription and start your preparation today under the guidance of top educators. Thank you so much everyone for watching this video till the end. Thank you.